we going to wait for a few people to get up in here, and then we're going to get to talking, okay? But before then, for anybody who's new and catching my videos, please like and subscribe. But guys, excuse me, do I have a story for y'all when we get a chance? It's a rather interesting one. Hey, my baby, first one here. Of course, my biggest supporter. All right, we got somebody else in. Guys, please hit that like button. We're going to wait for a few more people, and then we're going to get started on Afternoon Hangout because I had somebody ask me a question today, and it was kind of funny. So I'm waiting for a couple more people to show up, and then I'm going to tell you guys. But how's everyone doing? How's your day going? How's your mama and them? That's a Southeast Texas saying, in case you didn't know. Gotta put my feet up. Luckily, I just changed my pants. I just got done doing some yard work outside. All that's left now is burning the excess wood. And man, some of it's got some kind of fruit in there that is popping. I don't know what it is, but it's going off. Anyway, I think it's just dry, super moist, damp wood. But I love you too, my Jen. Hopefully more people are going to show up here in just a minute. But I'm going to go on ahead and get on started on this because, we're a minute in or 2 minutes in. So I had a lady message me today, and she didn't mean nothing by it. But she asked me if I was for real. And guys, one of the virtues that I live by as a Norse pagan or an Asatru, as we're truly called, is truth. You say truth no matter what, even if it's a hard truth. And so guys, that's why I'm letting you know I'm as real as you can get on YouTube. I don't give you guys anything but the real me. What's up, Ketchup Head? How you doing, man? Welcome in. I was just telling everybody that I had somebody ask me if I was a real person today or if I was, goofing around. What's up, Steve? How you doing? So, yeah, guys, we hit 380 nights today. Can you believe that? What's up, Door? Eastern USA. Hey, I'm Southeast Texas. So represent, man. But yeah, I had somebody ask me today if I was a real person. That blew me away, because, I thought I'd showed you guys everything. The only thing I haven't shown you guys, honestly, is the yard. And it's because my friends are I am from Texas. That's door at 3 a.m. to you. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. Sorry, sir. Door at 3 a.m. Thank you, baby Jesus. All right. If that's what you believe in, man, may God bless you. Because I accept all religions. I really do. And it's because who am I to judge? You can believe in what you want to believe in. But back to my story. Guys, I don't lie to you. The only thing that I haven't shown y'all is the yard, and it's because I still got a lot of cleaning up to do from that person who decided to dump a dumpster in our yard. And it's slow going because of the rain, guys. But I'll get it fixed up for you guys, and I'll show y'all. And it looks like it's going to be a little harder to get my garden going than I thought. It's going to take a lot more clearing out. So we might not get the garden started this spring. But if that's the case, I'm going to try to get me a bunch of 5-gallon buckets, and we're going to try to plant a garden in that. Oh, thank you, Steve. Thank you so much, Steven. Oh, man, my day is going great. It's going amazing. I managed to get my pills on time because for those of you who are new, I'm a schizophrenic epileptic. And I come on here as a form of therapy. I get to talk to you guys and have a great community. Please come join us. Hit that like and subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. It really helps out the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum, which is our group. So I hope y'all come and join. Grow some carrots in your beard. I can't grow anything in my beard, honestly, except for more hair. Hey, I know I'm not supposed to be here, but I just checked to say hi. Thank you, Miles Morales. Thank you. Yeah, I am just at functioning schizophrenic. I still have to take medication, and I have a routine that I go through every day, and you guys have become a part of it. And getting to tell you guys what life is like for me, and getting to hang out with you guys every day and see you guys every day, it makes my day. It really does. It makes me feel a lot better. My therapist has seen a great change. So I have to thank you guys. Y'all are all amazing. Y'all are the reason why I'm the happiest, kindest man on YouTube, as far as y'all have told me. I'm not trying to toot a horn here. I try to be humble. But you guys are saying it, and I thank you guys so much. Y'all are amazing. If it wasn't for my viewers, I wouldn't have a channel. Have you seen Random Things That Is Not Real? What's up, Scarab? And thank you, Steve. Here, when we get 500 subscribers, I'm going to start selling hats like this and t-shirts. But yes, I do see random things that aren't there. In fact, I've got a drawing of one of them. I sketch what I see and turn around and have turned it into a book. Here's my latest one. I call it a mind razor. I see it every time I have a migraine. But yeah, Faint Diver, sorry, I had to start my live early. I got a lot of work to do today, guys, and right now I've got a big pile of wood burning. I have to wait for that to burn down, so I've got to break for a minute. Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Steve. And thank you to Leno124. Leno124? I believe that's how you say it. I try to get your guys' names right. But yeah, I'm writing a book based on the things that I see. I've turned them into a fantasy novel and an apocalyptic horror novel that correlate together and actually form a game in the process called The Realms of Extier. So I'm hoping I'm at 185 pages. I'm stuck on a spot right now, guys. Y'all know writer's block, how it works. Plus, I got a lot of work to do. I see you, my Jen. I'm so glad that you're here. Oh, you like drawing a lot? That's cool. Thank you. No, I'm not a cowboy. I'm a swamp rat. There's a little difference. I grew up in marshes, swamps, lakes, creeks, and rivers around here. So they call me a swamp rat. In fact, they call me the smiling swamp rat. What is the difference? I don't herd cattle. Instead, I caught alligators, turtles. We farmed our own catfish, things of that sort. We live more off around a swamp rather than, like what you would find in a swamp rather than raising cattle. Now, my grandpa did have cattle, but I don't herd cattle. I am a swamper. I take it to heart. What I can get from fishing and hunting and gathering, that's what I do. Oh, hey, no offense taken. I have a 12 gauge. That's my favorite gun right now. That's what I use for hunting. Except for alligators. I've got a 22 Winchester, and that's all I need. Hey, what's up, Coral? Just got here. I really like your attitude. Seem like an honestly cool guy. Definitely gonna subscribe, and I'm curious about your book. Your art is really cool. You remind me of my uncle. Thank you. Stargirl? Yeah, Stargirl. Yeah, Winchester is awesome. Oh, GTA Online? That's always fun. But yeah, my Jin's here too, guys. She's my girlfriend. So if you see her comment and you see me say I love you or something like that, guys, I'm talking to her. Just so y'all know. What's up? Sail Whiskey Dream. And man, Stargirl, I thank you so much. You know, that was such a great compliment. And welcome to the group. If you've subscribed already, we are called the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum. And welcome. You know, we're trying to change the world. My whole view is to try to make the world a better place by showing people a peaceful way to live and spreading old school wisdom and stuff like that. You know, I have a lot of deep thoughts. I do. I spend a lot of time in meditation due to being a schizophrenic to try to control myself. So, you know, it's kind of like a philosophy. You end up thinking about a lot of stuff. Yeah, there she is. There's my Jin. You know, she's my managing moderator, guys. And I thank you all for being so respectful. 386. Can you do a video of moments when your Winchester's perfect moments example? I will do a video of me showing my guns. I just can't do it live because they'll remove it. But I will do a video showing my armory when I finish getting everything out of storage. I just moved into a brand new RV. So this is my first home. Until then, I've been homeless for a long time. You know, for about 6 years, I lived in a tent off the river until my friends found out and they started giving me places to stay here and there until I finally decided to travel, which didn't take me long. I traveled the U.S. I went to Raton, Honduras. I went to Belize City. I went to Mexico. Still haven't been to Canada, but I want to one day. I want to go to Canada and go Wendigo hunting just as a joke, you know? Wish I could donate you a lot, but I have no money. Oh, thank you. 386 subs. Oh, wow. Dang, we growing quick, guys. Thank y'all so much. There's so many nights out there now, guys. When we hit 500, we're going to have merchandise. All right. I'm going to be selling hats like mine. I'm going to be selling my own homemade walking sticks. You know, there won't be very many of those, and they're going to be a little expensive, guys, because it takes me a lot of time to make one. But I will have homemade walking sticks, and also I'm a blacksmith, so I'll have knives, machetes, and things similar to this available. These are all things I've crafted. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. Like I said, I've got stuff I've got to get out of storage. But here... What's the biggest one you have? I have a Claymore in storage. It's about a altogether 70-inch weapon, but it's unwieldy. It's a wall hanger. It's too thick, so it's not good for anything. But that's the biggest one I own. I will be getting myself a great sword here soon to start training with, and I will also start showing videos of me training with the sword because I have my Viking longsword that I made. This is really old. I've had it for a long time. As you guys can see, this is my practice weapon. You know, it's just a good forged blade that has brass pommel and hilt. But that's what I train with, guys. And I'm going to do videos showing you guys how to do it. Come to Canada, but wait for the snow to melt. What's the biggest one you have? Since when? What? There, Leno? Since when have I what? And then I'll also be training with this. Just to show you guys. It's a Viking bearded axe. You know, this is one that I've had in storage for a while. So... that's what I'm going to be training with too. The sword. Oh, since when did I make the sword? I made that sword probably 8 years ago. I made the short sword about 6. I was living in Akron, Ohio when I made the short sword. A friend of mine had the full setup, everything, including a power hammer. So I got to learn how to make Damascus steel from him. And that short sword's the result. But I only have just a forge, an anvil, and a hammer. So I do mono steel, which is why I made my Viking sword the way I did. But I've trained with the sword since I was little. One of the things about being Viking pagan and being raised that way by a grandfather, you know, we had to learn the sword. We had to learn the axe. We had to learn how to master these things. And I have since dropped off from doing them when I hit my 20s because I decided to start, you know, exploring and traveling the world as best I could. Having a really bad day, there's one day that a robbery in his neighborhood happened. Oh, I will pray for him. What's up, Connor D? How you doing? And yeah, I lived in Akron, Ohio for about 4 years. You know, I've lived in a lot of places in America. All right. It's good to see you, Star Girl. But I'm glad that you stumbled upon us too. It's good to know that you'll be back. Normally we have afternoon hangouts around 5 o'clock, but I've got a lot of work to do today, guys. So I'm having my afternoon hangout now and taking my hour break for lunch. But my lunch is just a monster. Sorry. But it was great to have you, Star Girl. Please come visit again for sure. And thank you for subbing. You know, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe. This is afternoon hangout session. Sometimes I have guest stars on here, like my friend Flying 90, or one of these days I'm going to get my girl Jen Jen to join me for it. Oh, okay. Where do I live, Luke? What state? Oh, I'm from Clint. Or I'm from Texas. Ah! You tried to look up some YouTube to set up your Cash App? Actually, my friend is helping me when she gets home tonight. She's been saying she's going to do it. But, you know, life gets in the way, guys. It really does. So she hasn't really had the chance. Out of both of us here, me and her husband are physically disabled. That's why I moved in to help him and to help her out, to give them a little extra cash. And she actually is the one working. So sometimes she doesn't always have time to help. I'm a Sigma? All right. Do I know brain rot? Yeah, I know of brain rot. But brain rot is normally something you don't want. I've seen my sister rot her brain since she was little. She hooked up with the wrong crowd, if you know what I mean. Oh. Whew. Well, guys, we're 18 minutes in. So here in a minute, we're only going to have about 40 minutes left. You know, so just letting you guys know. Thank you, VE. I got this as a gift from a Cherokee. I've told the story a lot, so I'm going to make it short. I was on a hunting trip, and he bet me that I couldn't hit this deer. So I shot. And this was with a bow, a Native American short bow. So I fired, and I hit a deer from 100 yards. And because of that, he gave me the hat. Oh, thank you, Preston. You know, you're from Connor School? All right. That's cool. But yeah, the hat was a gift. You know, I've treasured it ever since. I only wear this or my camo hat when I'm hunting. You know, I don't wear any other hats. Other than that, I'm bald. Sorry, I'm going to play Fortnite now with my friend Alex. Go ahead, Coral. Enjoy your day, girl. Thank you for stopping in. If you guys are new, please hit the like and subscribe button. I'm called the nicest man on YouTube. You know, I hope you guys will pop on in. I love sharing wisdom and hanging out with people. So, guys, come in, stay a while, kick your shoes off, have the mama in there. Oh, yeah, My girl Jen Jen really likes me in camo. What sports do I like? That's a little difficult. Most people haven't heard of the sports that I like, except for a few. Um, I like HEMA, which is historical European martial arts. That is tournaments I've competed in many times. I've won 12 of those competitions. Also, I like fencing. I like Olympic wrestling. I like UFC. I like K2. And I like Muay Thai kickboxing. Those are my sports. I am not a big football, basketball, or baseball fan. But I do like to see something that requires a little bit more skill. Oh yeah, my Jen Jen's all in that. America. You are a HEMA champion. OMG. Not really a champion so much. I just won 12 competitions. They weren't all in a row. As far as in a row, I've only won 2. But guys, swordplay is something you got to keep up at. And I have gotten bad rusty. I haven't done it in 10 years. So my doctor suggested I get back into it because I'm getting older, guys. And the gray hair ain't there for nothing. And I need to loosen up my shoulders, loosen up my legs, work my core. I've lost 20 pounds doing it already. When I first started doing this YouTube thing a month ago, I was 251 pounds. And now I'm 221. And a large part of that is due to having a happy life and also due to my training. So I will call you a champion. Thank you. Been listening to our song, All My Jen Jen. I love you. That's cool to know you're a Sigma, man. People have called me one too because I've always went my own way. It didn't matter what the new trends were. I stuck to my guns. I stuck to my history. I stuck to my ancestry and stuff like that. I'm Viking by descent. I also have Celtic in me. Not necessarily Scottish or Irish, but true Celtic. Even gotten a little Neanderthal in there. That was cool. I'm the Rizzler. No, I got you, Preston. You all good, Preston? Now, Jen Jen, I love you the right way. Sub and like. Yeah, you got it, Fang Diver. You got it, man. All right, we're 20 minutes in, and we got 9 likes, guys. We got 12 viewers. So I'm going to go ahead and do the spiel that everybody's got to do. Please like, please subscribe. Join us here at the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum. We try to spread peace, love, and joy around the world, and wisdom if we can. I've always believed that knowledge is wisdom, wisdom is power. It's not knowledge that makes you powerful. You have to have the wisdom to use that knowledge properly. So knowledge is wisdom. Wisdom is power, and that's a wonderful way to look at it. You look like you're a veteran. I actually tried to be a vet. I tried to be in the Army, but basic training had other plans for me. Somebody threw a grenade behind them. And when that happened, I was caught in the blast. And they had to send me home because I became deaf on my left side. And not only that, I couldn't walk. It took me 2 years to relearn how to walk because of the loss of my equilibrium. I still have the ear, but there's nothing in it. There's just the eardrum membrane that regrew back. But other than that, there's nothing behind it. So walking can be a little difficult sometimes. And that's why I'm also not a runner. I haven't met Jen yet. Personally. Now, we've talked over the phone. We FaceTimed. We have a morning show every day called Morning Mojo with Clint and Jen. But Jen lives all the way in North Carolina. And I'm here in Southeast Texas. And we just met, Thursday before last. It's been about 2.5 weeks of our relationship. So we haven't made plans to go visit each other just yet. But when we do, you guys are going to know because I'm filming the whole trip. basically, and I'm definitely going to film not our first reunion or not our first meeting, but our first morning mojo with us in the same room together is what I was going to try to say. Sorry about that. Oh, she's hot to me. She's very hot to me, man. Film the bedroom too. No, not doing that, Mr. Killer. Oh, hey, you're all good, Preston. But she's hot to me. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. I'm 37. Yeah, I'm old. Who am I? Who are you talking about? I'm talking to my Jin Jin. I'm talking to my girlfriend. Sorry, guys. I got to finish out the rest of the day. Oh, and when you're on antipsychotics and stuff like that, because of schizophrenia, it will make you sleepy. It will put you to bed. So you got to find a way to not fall asleep. So I drink a lot of Monster. Yeah, Mr. Killer, calm it on down, but thank you very much. And Preston, he's not being weird, but he is being very, very, he's being very close to getting disrespectful, but he is giving my girl a good compliment. She is very, very hot to me. So I'm very thankful to you, Mr. Killer, for being respectful about it. Okay. What kind of Monster flavor? It's original. Like my anxiety medication, and totally taken. Sorry. Oh, it's all good, sweetheart. Yeah, and I know your anxiety medication, my Jin knocks you out. Neutral parties. Let's be positive and show kindness towards each other. Yes, always. That's what this channel's about, guys. Be positive towards each other. The world is filled with too much horror. The world is filled with too much pain. Show some kindness. Show some understanding. This channel's all about bonding and brotherhood and sisterhood. That's why we call ourselves the Knights, because we protect those that no one else does. We help those that no one else does. We make sure that there's no trolls, guys. So y'all be nice to each other. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. However, thank you, Preston, for coming to my Jin's defense. And thank you, Mr. Killer, for actually giving her such a wonderful compliment. So you guys are both correct in what you did. You're all good. You ever drink Monster Red Can? It's cola flavored. No, I haven't. Thank you, Preston. What's the biggest animal I've ever had to catch? I caught a 13.5-foot alligator with a crew of people from the Texas Parks and Wildlife. Took 20 of us, but we got him out of an ExxonMobil plant. I'm being too nice to Mr. Killer. He's mean. No, buddy, I'm too nice to everybody. That's my problem. But I enjoy it. So, Preston, I'm being nice to you too. You understand? I'm trying to make sure that both of you understand both of you are in the right somehow. There's two sides to every coin, Bubba. Oh, faint diver. It's okay. Oh, you're 4, Preston? You might need to be. Oh, you're just kidding. Okay. Mr. Killer, you're all right. Why can't I charge my phone in my trailer? I have no power right now. My power converter is bad. You see, I was saving money to pay it off, and I finally had enough to pay it off, and now I can start worrying about my minor repairs that I've got to do, because it's just a new power converter, new batteries, and I've got my power, so that's no big deal. The hardest part is going to be affording the extra line for the sewer. That's going to be a hard part. Because I got to buy extra tubing for it to go all the way across the yard to be able to go into our septic tank. So that's going to be an issue. But other than that, there's not that many repairs that need to be done, guys. This is a great place. You know, I couldn't ask for a better home. And after living in a tent or sleeping on a couch, yeah, this is the best thing that ever could have happened to me next to my Jin. I'll show y'all a tour of the house after I clean it. I've been busy today, so I got a lot of mud tracked into my house right now. So next time I clean it, I'll show y'all the trailer. But I'm busy working outside right now, so it's getting a little messy. We hit 31 minutes, guys, so we're 29 minutes away from having to call it quits. But so far we're having you busy, buddy? Just a little bit. When did I start dating Jin? About 2 weeks ago. We met at a friend of ours called Somebody Really's channel, and she was a moderator there. We got to talking, and next thing you know, we hit it off. And both me and her are disabled, so it's really hard for us to find people that to love us, you know. And I said, why not? She's got a wonderful personality. She's got a big, beautiful smile. She's got a big old beautiful pair of brown eyes, and she can color. You know, she can color really well. She's got a great little channel. Go check her out, guys. You know, it's Jen Holder 976, I believe. But go check her out, everybody. All right, I'll see you later, Leno. We got to be nice now, guys, all right? But guys, we're 30 minutes in. We got 12 likes. We got 11 people in here. Please like and subscribe if you're new. I've been called the nicest man on YouTube, and I call myself the Smiling Swamp Rat. So come on ahead, pop on in, kick your shoes off, and stay a while, buddy. Tell me how your mama and them, you know. And if you like, please become a knight, guys. Subscribe. No problem, my Jen. You know I'm always going to throw your name out there for everybody. Also, Flying 90. Go check him out. He's my best buddy right now, next to my friend that lives right there. Okay. I live in his front yard. I live in my actual, not my biological brother, but he's my brother. I live in his front yard. And so it'll be easier for me to go over there and help him out. He can literally just roll to the front door and call my name, which works. So anyway, guys, sword tour. I can show you all my swords real quick again. Well, I got one right here. This is one I made. It's got elk bone and black walnut. It's got brass, and it's got 1060 CRC and 1030 CRC for the Damascus blade. I made that in Ohio. Now let me open a window so I don't accidentally poke a hole in my screen. I've got my axe. I call that Troll's Bane. I put the tile on the bottom so I could have a grip because this thing's kind of slippery. And these are just the ones I have here, guys. I actually have more weapons in storage. I've got my longsword, my Viking longsword. I've got my mace. I call this guy Thug Breaker. They know him up in Akron, Ohio as Pimp Cane. You know, because they used to call me Sir Pimp Stick back in Ohio because I have got jumped a lot of times and have had to use this on people. As y'all can see from the damage on it, it has been used. I've had to defend myself with it. And then I have the other one I made. I basically turned a Spartan's 300 sword into an orc sword. I made it bigger. I made it thicker. It's a wood splitter, guys. This is what I used to split lumber in half with. You know, this is a big summer gun, and it's heavy too. You know, it weighs a good 9 pounds. You know, so it's good and heavy. Excuse me, but those are the ones I have here now. Thank you, my Jen Jen. You're in Akron, Ohio, Preston? That's cool. Oh, yeah, Nat, that is kind of aggressive. I have a little bit of armor, not much. I have shoulder guards and bracers, but they're at my dad's. I got to get it out of storage. Wait a minute, Mr. Killer. You're a descendant of Eric the Red? No. Like, for real, you're a descendant of Eric the Red. Because if so, we family. Awesome, bro. We're family. I'm related to Eric the Red. That is cool, dude. We're actually distant relatives. So that's amazing. Guys, we just had somebody in here, Mr. Killer. He just said something incredible. You know, this goes to show you how small of a world it is, guys. Because Leif Erikson was the first one to actually stumble upon America and start trading with the Native Americans. You know, that was 600 years before Christopher Columbus. We have found archaeological evidence of that. Look it up, guys. You know, so with him being a relative of Eric the Red, oh, you live in Norway? That's cool. You know, I live in Southeast Texas. I've always wanted to go to Norway. My Viking tunic that I wear is from Norway. Oh, you live in America, Preston? That's cool. Whee! From my Jen Jen. Flight 90. Flying 90 is in the house. All right, Andrew. It's okay. I'll take care of it. Preston, quit being mean, please. All right. Have ancestry in the Captain dynasty. Okay. America. You know, the great thing about Norway, yes, you pay a lot in taxes, but free healthcare, free housing, free food, from what I've heard. You know, you get a stipend from the government. And they also show you where you can go to work and everything like that, guys. You know, they give you a list. Hey, these guys are hiring. And those people can't turn you down. So, I mean, from what I hear, it's an awesome place to be. I'm sorry. I'm finally back, Clint. All right, Fiona. Who's mean, Preston or Andrew? Now, Preston, be nice. All right. Calm down or I'm going to have to ask you to leave. That is true. Oh, Preston's being mean? All right. Okay. D.O.B. Clint D.O.B. What does that mean? Do you remember me? I remember Fiona. Yeah, I do, actually. Yeah, I know. These guys are young, man. I've been asking them to calm down, but dude, they keep showing up. Yeah, I know. I told Preston to please go, but then he said he was just kidding. So I don't know, you know, guys. So I just went on ahead and did with my show, and I'm making it G-rated. You know, I'm doing the best I can, Flying 90. They're all pouring in. He is, though. I've seen him right now. All right, Preston. You are doing a great job. Thank you. All right, we'll see. But my Jin and Flying 90 guys, y'all are amazing. Thank y'all for being here and trying to moderate. I'm doing my best here, guys, and I am sinking. Let's all be exceptional and exemplary. Thank you. Thank you, natural or neutral parties. You love turtles? Connor, then. I've got a great thing for you. Come June through August, I'm going baby turtle hunting. I'm going to be going through the creeks and the rivers around here and checking all the sandbars and seeing how many hatchling turtles I can find. And then we're going to set up a kiddie pool and we're going to raise them. And we're going to let them go out in the wild when they get old enough and they can defend for themselves. That's something I do sometimes. So y'all might enjoy that. Can I get reported? I can, but no, you actually can't eat turtle shells, but you can eat turtle. I have many times. There's a species that's quite abundant out here that's called red-eared sliders. I eat them a lot. We go into the Pine Barrens. You can eat everything once, actually. Mr. Killer, I can believe that. Norwegian girls are very beautiful people, just like Asian women are very beautiful. Am I bald? You tell me, buddy. Little bit. We eat snapping turtles, the slider, and skill pots, and you don't have much for meat. No, not really. Nice. You look drippy. How long is my beard? I've never measured it. Never measured it. Am I a cone head? There's a funny story behind that, guys. I don't have a round head. You're very right. My head points. And the reason being is because my skull right here has a ridge that goes all the way from the back of my skull down to right here. And it's because of the way I was sitting in the womb as a baby. My skull didn't form round, it formed a point. So I actually have a wedge right through here like a crest, which is why I always make the joke I'm a reptile in disguise. But I'm not, guys. I love you and your head. Low taper fade. I actually don't know what that is. I have no idea what a low taper fade is, my friend. Let's see. How's my fire doing? Alrighty, guys. The fire's almost burned out. We got about another almost 15 minutes. So I'll go ahead and take this last 15 minutes to check out. What's your story? All right, neutral parties. I'm going to answer this question real quick because it's going to take a minute. All right. I was born in Galveston, Texas. Parents divorced when I was 2. They brought me to Lumberton whenever they brought me home. But after that, my mom got custody of me and my sister. She took us to Warren, which is a town that if you blinked, you were through it. We had 2 gas stations and that was it. Most people thought it was a road stop, but it's actually a town, guys. And I grew up there. We had 48 acres of property that were bordered by 3,000 acres of hunt and lease. So I ran wild through the woods and through the swamps and everything until my grandfather died. Excuse me. That's one thing I don't like about Monster. It makes you burp. But when my grandfather passed on, my mom decided to move to a town called Magnolia. And I lived there for a year, then moved back to my dad's. And I lived with him for 3 years, where we lived in Lumberton for 2 and Silsbee for the rest of the time until I graduated. My dad threw me out when I was 16 because of a fight between me and my stepmom. And I have been on my own ever since. I've been taking care of myself. That's why I ended up homeless for 6 years. I had to figure out how to get everything together when all I had was a student ID. I had to figure out on my own how to get an address, how to get a job, how to get a cell phone. So guys, I lived off the land instead because that's what I knew the most of. I'm a bushcrafter, blacksmith, old world's craftsman, that kind of stuff. So I was able to survive off the land by myself. And I did that for a long time until a friend found me. My beard was down to here, my hair was down to here, and he was like, "Nah, dude. No, man. We ain't going to make you stay out here. No." And so he took me away from the Neches River, which is where I was living. That's the river that that causes the border between the town of Silsby and Evadale. And I lived 12 miles into the woods out there. He found me on a fishing trip. Well, he brought me into his house, and my friends have been letting me stay from couch to couch to couch ever since until I decided to travel. When I decided to travel about 24 or so after I got out of the military, I decided to go on ahead and just see America. I had already been to Oklahoma, which was where my basic training was at Fort Sill. I had already been to Florida several times. So I decided to visit Washington State, Alabama, Ohio, Colorado. I went to Belize City, Belize. I went to Raton, Honduras. I went to Cozumel, Mexico, Progreso, Mexico, and Cancun, Mexico, and Tijuana. I've been cage diving with a 16-foot tiger shark. Had my picture taken on the back of a 13.5-foot long American alligator. I've messed with an adult 10-foot tall grizzly bear. Had an African lion, big old male, crawl into my lap and try to get me to pet him like he was a house cat. And you ain't never felt a purr until you felt a lion purr. Your whole body's going boo. But I did a lot of volunteer work with the Texas Parks and Wildlife. I've done volunteer work with a few paleontologists. I went to Chihuahua, Mexico, too. We were out there digging up dinosaur fossils. We dug up some velociraptors and some Annatita titans. And that was a really cool experience. Getting to actually do something that I've always wanted to do as a child. I wanted to be a paleontologist growing up because of Jurassic Park and because of Land Before Time. Oh, yeah, you can subscribe if you wish. It's just Preston. This is what I ask all you people below the age of 18 right now. If you wish to subscribe, I'm not going to stop you. But I ask you to do this one favor, okay? If I'm live, wait for me to get off and then watch my show, okay? Don't pop into my lives. That's all I ask, guys. Y'all can leave comments under all my videos. Y'all can watch my shorts. Y'all can watch my live afterwards and leave comments. I will do my best to read them all. But do me that favor of this time it's okay because we only got like 10 minutes left, 12 minutes left anyway. But next time, guys, just watch the live after. Because I try to keep everything PG to G rated. There are a few times I cuss. Guys, it slips. I'm a grown man, and I'm not used to kids around except for my niece and my nephew. And my niece and my nephew are grown adults. Except for my friend's kids. And she's slapping my hand all the time going, language. So it's so much fun. Oh, I'm not going to, buddy. I'm not going to on camera right now just for the simple fact that you asked. Oh, I understand your dad does. Oh, am I okay here because I ain't 17? How old are you, Frost? I've had you here a lot. You understand a lot of what we do on here, and you've had a lot of really good input, man. So if your parents have given you permission and they don't care, and and you ask them to leave a message for me, then yeah, man, I don't mind. If your parents give you permission, guys, just make sure your parents leave me a response. Not you guys. Make sure your parents leave me a response. And that way I can make sure you have permission. If that's the case, I don't mind you popping in. Just let me know. Let me know, hey, I'm going to be there, because I'm always going to give announcements. But we got about 10 minutes left here, guys. So it's been an awesome hangout session. Yes, we have a lot of young people here. But you know what? You got to get fans somehow, guys. You got to get fans somehow, guys. So I thank you all for being here. I love and appreciate all of you. Just think of me as a Southern Mr. Rogers. And realize that what I try to teach is love, peace, unity, and understanding for the entire world. Not just your friends, because you should be able to go through life comfortably enough with yourself to accept anyone around you. It's like the third part of my motto, love yourself. Loving yourself is one of the hardest things to do sometimes, guys, especially with so much pressure put on our young folks the most to look like Hollywood celebrities, guys. Do I look like a Hollywood celebrity? Do you think I care? No, guys. I am who I am, and that's all that I am. Just like Popeye used to say, man. And I'm very happy with who I am. Yeah, I'm a little cuckoo, cuckoo, crazy, mad as a hatter. But you know what? Wouldn't trade it. I got a wonderful woman. I've got great friends. I've got an incredible audience. And I got a home. There's nothing more I can ask for. I would show you all my Shuck, but he's already taken off. That's my dog. That's my baby boy. Smiles really big. Thank you, my love. Yeah, you see, that's a prime example. Thank you, Legend of Thanos. Thank you. I love this stream and I'm back on YouTube. Thank you, Coral. It's good to see you. Yeah, thank you, Legend. No, that's real. But yeah, guys, that's why I try to be, G-rated. And you can tell I'm a real person when I accidentally slip up and say something. And I'm like, oh, there's kiddos in the chat. So, I mean, oops. But I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And I love these afternoon hangout sessions. I know this one was early, guys, but it looks like a lot of people could make it. And that's an awesome thing. We got a few new nights. I welcome all you guys. We got 16 likes on this video, and we got 7 minutes left, guys. I'm going to be just a moment. I have to run to the restroom, and I'll be right back, guys. Hooey! Thank you guys for being patient. When you gotta go, you gotta go. But we got the last 5 minutes going on here. Is he doing? No, I just had to pee, guys. It just took a minute. When you get older, everything don't always want to work. That and I've drank a lot of Monster today. So yeah, something really crazy happened. What's that there, faint diver? How do I drain my RV septic tank if it doesn't move? Right now I have a tote that I put up underneath it, drain it, and then I take that tote and I take it through a buddy of mine's truck out to the sewer treatment plant in Beaumont, and I dump it that way. That's what I've been having to do. But luckily it's a big tank, so I don't have to do it that often, once about 3 months. So when I get my meds is when I empty my septic tank at the same day. My friend just got into a fight and we found out something about the girl she fought. Oh, okay. I'm literally drinking alcohol right now. Oh, all right. What do you mean, Fiona? What you talking about there, girl? But yeah, guys, we got 5 minutes left. Oh, okay. Well, I know the thing you're talking about. Word, I know the thing you're talking about. Okay, I got you now. Yeah, sorry, there's a little bit of a glare. So it's a little hard for me to read, guys. Every now and then I gotta double check. So if I accidentally get what you're saying wrong, oops, sorry. But anyhow, guys, I just want to say, y'all have made this channel great. Y'all have made my life something to live for. You and Jin, actually Jin, then you guys, y'all are my support. And I would love if y'all support each other. So go through, look who subscribed to me, and then subscribe to them. Support each other. Be a family. That's what we want here at the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum. We want a family. And that is something that most people are forgetting about, what it truly means to be family. And although tonight I'm doing a video on letting go of things that bother you, for final thoughts, tomorrow night, if I remember, please remind me, Flying 90 and Jin, if y'all remember. But tomorrow night, I might just do a video on that very subject. So, and you know what's sad? I just asked them to remind me, and I literally just forgot. Good Lord, you gotta love schizophrenia. No, not really. But anyway, so yeah, guys, it's an incredible feeling knowing that every time I turn this thing on, I'm going to have at least 10, 15 people that want to talk. And tonight's final thoughts are on letting go of things that have hurt you or are of things that are bothering you. Because in order to be able to have healed myself and talk to you guys, I had to let go of a lot of trauma and a lot of things that were bugging me. Like I had to let go of the fact that I was depressed over being crazy. I had to let go of the fact that I lost all my hair and my beard turned gray. I had to get over the fact that I was losing all my loved ones around me because they didn't want to be around somebody with my condition. And they especially didn't like my epilepsy. They didn't want to deal with it. So I had to get over a lot of that, guys. So tonight I'm going to teach y'all my tactics of how to move on. And I'm sorry, Mr. Killer, beard's not going anywhere. Let this channel a lot of subs. I hope so, Fiona. But yeah, the beard's going nowhere. The beard is actually a religious symbol, guys. It can't go nowhere. But guys, we're down to the last vital few seconds of our show. Because as y'all know, I have to end the movie or end the lives at an hour, or it takes forever for my phone to download it. Y'all see this tomorrow, unfortunately. But in reality, this should pop up tonight if I leave it in the next 30 seconds. So remember this, guys. Love you, mama. Love you, papa. Love yourself. Be kind and always find a way to help. And for those of you who are new that liked and subscribed, welcome to the nights, my friend. Let's change the world. All right, guys. Love y'all. Take care. Be good. And always, always smile. The world will smile back. Goodbye.